Hey you guys, it's Gabriel calling from the Eurovision, and JIVA will represent Azerbaijan at the Eurovision Song Contest 2026 with her song Just Go. Shall we send a react to it? Let's do this! Alright you guys, as I said, JIVA will be representing Azerbaijan in Vienna with her song Just Go. Azerbaijan are on a bit of a downhill road. They've been really poor at Eurovision in recent years. The last 3 years, they have non-qualified, placing 15th last year in the semi-final with Mama Gamba, 14th with Ozunle Apart, and 14th with Tell Me More. Before that, they're quite good at Eurovision. Faded Black got to the final, although it wouldn't have done if it was a public-only semi-final. But that's not the case this year. Anyways, Mata Hari by Effendi, a great song. Skeleton's a great song. Running Scared, they won, of course, Azerbaijan, and they're just their 4th year, and my personal Azerbaijani favourite of all time, always, by Aysel and Arash. And this year, they are sending JIVA, whose real name is Jamila Hashimova, and she won the 3rd season of Azerbaijan some song competition, and her career started in 2003 when she placed 2nd in the Baku Autumn competition. She has performed with the renowned RAST Ensemble and appeared at the Montreux Jazz Festival in Switzerland. She was also the lead singer of Has Band, blending jazz with modern pop, but since 2017 she has focused on solo work, releasing music in pop, dance and R&B styles. Okay, she was born in 1982 in Moscow. She performs fluently in Azerbaijani, Russian and English, and she has a secondary music educational in violin. And this is not her first attempt to represent Azerbaijan at Eurovision. She has reached the top 3 in Azerbaijan's national selection in 2011. And this year, she was chosen through an internal selection by the broadcaster, winning out over 186 other submissions. Let's look at what the song Just Go is about. It's an emotional ballad that serves as explores painful journey of a failed, unfaithful relationship and the subsequent process of personal renewal. The song is about betrayal and disillusionment. According to JIVA, the lyrics depict a narrator who once believed in promises of eternal love, but eventually sees through a partner's deceit and lies. It's about the breaking point, the inner strength and resilience, and then about moving forward. The narrator resolves to erase the past and move forward towards a brighter future without the burden of the toxic relationship. The song is composed by Fuad Javadov. The track is described as a Bond ballad with classical orchestral instrumentation and emotional drama. Alright, it's Azerbaijan who are really due a good performance at the Eurovision Song Contest. They have been really poor the last few years. Here we go, it's JIVA with the song Just Go. Hitting play. Azerbaijan, I've got to deliver here something. I'm hoping big things here. So we've got this ballad. We can tell straight away it's going to be a slow-paced song. JIVA is gorgeous. The music video is looking interesting. Great vocals, great voice, JIVA. Just wanting a bit more so far. We're taking on to get going, but this is fine. Not a bad start, actually. She's got an amazing voice. I don't mind this, but my first thought is this is going to really struggle at Eurovision. The chorus is just a bit, it doesn't quite have anything inventive, anything standing out. I don't mind this though, it's not bad. And I like this pre-chorus. It builds nicely. Just feels so dated. The music video is actually quite a good music video. One of the better ones I've seen this year. Oh, we have some Azerbaijani here, which is always great to see. Well, JIVA has attempted to go to Eurovision a few times, and she's finally got the privilege to go to Eurovision for Azerbaijan, but this song is just quite weak. Her voice is exceptional. I cannot fault her voice. She's got great power, she's got great authority over the song, but the song is just a bit nothing. Let's go into the lyrics, shall we? I carried your love inside my heart each day. You said our fire would never fade away. Your name was my dream at night. Your name when I saw the light. Oh, I was yours all the way. But now I see through your disguise. The truth is burning in my eyes. Go, I don't love you anymore. Go, without you I'll shine. You know I'll erase you from my soul. Go, I don't want to see your face. Go, no more tears will ever flow. I'm begging you, just go. The odds have this to win in position number 33. Meanwhile, the fandom have this down in 35th. It's last according to the fans. This is the kind of song that if it appeared on the radio to me, I would not switch this off at all. I think it's a very good radio song. I think JIVA's got a great voice, and it does bring, it's a bit nostalgic in a way. It brings back vibes from the 1990s to 2000s. But this is not for the Eurovision stage. This reminds me very similarly to Mariam Şengelia's Freedom last year. Actually quite similar, and that didn't do well, did it? I think it came second last in its semi-final. It's a shame because JIVA's tried a few times to represent Azerbaijan, and she's very talented. She's won the singing competition in Azerbaijan. But I just don't think this song is quite... It's just not very competitive, really, and I fear the song doesn't really go anywhere. Maybe my opinion would be slightly changed if maybe the song was all in Azerbaijani. I think Azerbaijani is a nice language to sing to. I think why don't they stick to what they, their roots, Azerbaijan. But this is, Azerbaijan need to take a turn because this is looking like their fourth straight non-qualification. What do they need to do? Well, what they used to be so good at is sending upbeat songs that are authentic to themselves. The one standout one for me, let's just take it recently, is Mata Hari. That got to the final. That was upbeat, that incorporated bits of Azeri culture, and I don't think this Run With You last year wasn't very Azerbaijani at all. Ozun Par was, but just not a great song. Tell Me More was one of, if not their weakest song they've ever sent. They know how to do well at Eurovision Azerbaijan, but they've just gone for a completely different style and different path, and it's just evidently not working for them, and will not work for them this year. Will it end up with them dropping out the contest? I really hope not, because I love having Azerbaijan in Eurovision. And despite that, I don't think this song is bad. I just think it's not in this pool of songs that I think could threaten to get to the final. And it basically is the only song that I've listened to, and this is song 33 we're reacting to, that I think has 0% chance of getting to the final, which makes semi-final 2, which it's in, basically a 14-song semi-final. The countries in that semi-final are Albania, Armenia, Australia, Azerbaijan, Bulgaria, Cyprus, Czechia, Denmark, Latvia, Luxembourg, Malta, Norway, Romania, Switzerland and Ukraine. Azerbaijan will be performing in the first half. This is probably going to be put in death spot number 2. And although I didn't predict it to in my predictions video, the more I think about it, this is such a ballad-heavy semi-final, which means a ballad will be put spot number 2, and it's very likely to be this one. So I fear for Azerbaijan, I really do. I like JIVA. I don't mind the song, but in terms of a contest point of view, this is highly, highly going to struggle. But Azerbaijan, what do they have to do? They're going to have to go a different route if they're around in 2027. They have to send something upbeat. They have to send something that has Azerbaijani influences, and their songs in recent years have all had a bit of that, but I want a full-out banger from Azerbaijan. I want an Effendi Matahari. I want an Always. Even Running Scared, it brought them glory at Eurovision, and they think they can send similar songs to that now, but we're 15 years later. It's not going to work, and Azerbaijan, it's very sad for me to say, but this is going to come last in its semi-final. This is a very ballad-heavy semi-final, and juries are not going to vote for this compared to other songs, and it looks like Azerbaijan are going to non-qualify for the 4th year. And they were lucky that in 2022, it wasn't that changed that year before to public only, because Nadir Rasmali in that semi-final with Fade to Black, which I absolutely love that song, it came bottom of the semi-final in terms of public vote. It squeezed through 0 points from the public, 96 from the jury. So we've got this jury back this year, but are the jury going to reward Azerbaijan? This is going to need to come like 3rd or 4th in the jury vote in order to get through, and that is just not going to happen. That's what I think. What do you think? Do you think Azerbaijan are on one of their weakest, if not this is their weakest song in ever participating in Eurovision? Because Azerbaijan are a country that everybody has loved their songs over the years. They have participated 17 times. They've made the final 13 times. That means they've missed out 4 times. Those are in the last 3 years. So are they not going to qualify this year? Do you actually like JIVA's song? Do you think she's very talented? Or do you think the song is just absolutely a waste of space? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!